All right, Monday, it's quitting time, and I'm getting all my heather beige scraps out for this big cover. I like to leave a little bit left on the roll if I can, and use pieces to finish off a boat cover. And that's what we had here. This is what's the name of it? Oh, this is a Wahoo, W-A-H-O-O, a Wahoo fishing boat. Yeah, I'd never seen one either. But he wanted the whole thing wrapped, engines and all. So that would be your swim step, main 200 horse, a little 9 horse kicker, and we're wrapping it all the way to the trailer. It's a center console, much like a whaler. I think we said it was a whaler, but it's actually not. I have one vent and post, and our typical kind of cinch it up around the nose gear. It's got a big hand railing that goes all the way around the front of the boat. So there it is. Again, everything in staples. You kind of pull it up and trim it away and staple it up. You can see by the mess on the floor, I don't have any big pieces. We don't cut them off in big chunks. We kind of sneak up on it little by little. And then with this one, this was 3 wide. It started as 3 26-footers semi-flat fell together, draped over the boat. And here in the middle where the windshield is tall, it's just short. Well, I didn't want to charge him for another whole 26-footer. It just didn't, because then I'd have a ton of scrap. And he didn't care if these were bits and pieces and scraps, because I told you, he understood how it gets skinny here in the middle. So I've got these stapled on both sides, and that will actually wind up being part of the double hem, so you won't even see most of that is all scrap sewn on. And it goes well up under the motor. I'm not getting down there again, but I'll hold the camera down. Hope you can see it. We're going well up underneath. Now I just got to figure out where to cut the zippers to make that flap easy to go up underneath. I'm thinking it might be again around the side and around the side. That way this whole thing kind of goes up underneath, and then the zippers kind of pull it tight. I don't know, I'll kick that around some more. I think I'm going to call it a day. It's so beautiful out. I've got some yard work left to do. And it will be good for the time clock, because this took half the day. I started this right after lunch. So that's a half a day. It took me 4.5 hours. Yeah, actually about 4 hours to sew the 3 together to make the slab. And then to get out here and get after it. Just start pulling it up and stapling and darting and making it look like that. Gift wrap it so you can't tell what's under the cover. I'll get the camera out tomorrow and show you some of the burn and turn. Thanks so much for following along. All right, Joshua TV followers, here we are at the end of Tuesday. And the cover is coming along quite well. We have all of the burn and turn done. I've added the zippers to the back. I have some of the reinforcement on. You can see there I'm just using some seat vinyl. We've got a bunch of leftover, so I'm going to use it up. I still have to do the vent. I got the hole cut for the vent, but I have not put on the reinforcement yet. And I'm going down what would be the port side, adding the reinforcement to wherever railings or cleats or any sharp objects might be. As you can see, the next safari truck is here. There's 2 of those that are ready for me. They've been waiting for me. So I'm going to finish the top, and then they're just going to come get it and put it on the other truck. And then I got to make another one for that truck. Same thing with the enclosure with all of the glass sides. The other truck is a ditto to this one. Same guys built it, same truck. So 21 feet will be 3 7-foot panels on this side, and then 2 7-footers on the other side. And then there's a handicap door up in the front that will disrupt that last 7-foot panel. This one does have a hard glass in the forward of the cabin. So only down to the railing, to this rail, will be roll glass, because that has a hard window in it. So that will be the next project. We'll kick both of those out. Oh, I did get the bimini's on the boss's boat done. And that's where we drop it until we can circle back around to it. And here's the little fishing boat that's getting the big cover. I don't know if I got pictures of this with no cover on it or not. It's center console, much like a Boston whaler. Got everything packed in for the night. It's a Wahoo! But there we go, there's the current project and the next project times 2. Brand new 550. All right, here we go. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Thank you so much for following along. Here's just one of those things that you go, what the hell happened here? Obviously somebody drove up on the rock, and when they tried to make their getaway, I can't tell if they were dragging the rock or if this is an oil slick that was soaked up. This might have been an oil slick. I don't know, that sure looks like the rock was being dragged. I don't know what the hell. Somebody might have got a hole in their oil pan. I don't know what the hell this is. No, because there's the remnants of the rock over there. So the rock was actually dragged. And then somebody dragged the rock back? I don't know, that's weird. The things that go on in this complex at night are just unbelievable. I mean, we've had people killed. We come to work in the morning and there's a police investigation. We had some guy in here testing out his new razor and killed his best buddy crashing into one of the semi-trailers around here. Yeah, that rock got dragged clear across the parking lot. And then somebody put it back where it belongs. That's just funny. I just had to share. All right, just after lunchtime, let me pull the bag down. Set that up there on the big truck. All right, there it is. Pretty good for just, there's no straps or anything on it. It hugs pretty well. Again, there's that bottom line of the boat. And I wanted to be right below it, and by golly, we are. Same thing on the other side. Yeah, we're a little packed in with shipping and receiving today, so the pump business is busy. But there's my full cover. And again, there's not a single rope or strap on it. I got a zipper that starts down here and zips up to that point. Got some nice softback vinyl on the inside. Look at that, cut your strings. What the hell? Same here for the motor, and then down here for the props, I've got the tough tarp. And that goes all the way up underneath, quite a ways. Again, a zipper that starts there and zips, so this whole back piece will flop up on top. But I found once you get it around the nose and you pull and you start unrolling and get it up over the window, it stays put. And you got time to put the stick in and throw it over the back of the engine. And then I got out of the boat and the whole thing just kind of fell right on the boat. Gave it a pull toward the back and zipped it up, and then bam, it's just on there. And I was going to take it outside, but he's not answering. He did have the corona, so he might not be feeling well, but I really need him to come get his boat. We have this one's a 21 footer. He also has a 31 footer that we're going to do kind of the same thing, I think. We'll do a full cover all the way to the trailer. But right now, it's time to shift gears and get busy on building the top for this truck. There are 2 of these that are done and are waiting just for me. As soon as I make the vinyl top and the sides, off they go. So let's get started rolling out some vinyl. Bruce has already got some of the zippers done. I think he's got 7 of the 12 or something. I don't know. Here's my material. He's working on my ketter. Here's all the zippers for the verticals. But I make the top first. So once I get the top done, then we'll get started on some glass. Right now I need to clean up my mess. Good Lord, what a mess. 2 jobs and it looks like this. Well, with Bruce sewing, he threw a bunch of stuff over onto my table. So let's get out of canvas mode and into vinyl mode. All right, Wahoo TV followers, I got the top done. That boat didn't get picked up today, but he is coming to get it about mid-afternoon tomorrow. And then the safari truck, I got the first top on the truck and it's ready for marking. I'll go with a white pencil and I'll mark both sides of all of the roof struts, the perimeter, where the twist locks will be. And then when I bring that one down, I'll have another one that's ready to go on. I'm going to do both tops side by side. That way I can just get both of these trucks done, and then I don't have another one for a while. So, but there it is, another 21 foot, 2 pieces semi-flat fell together, sew on the end caps, and then drape it on the truck, mark all the lines, and then it comes back down for all the zipper pouches and the hem. We do a single hem around the perimeter to double up, so we have double thickness for the twist locks. And then when the first top is done, they'll come get it and go fit it to the other truck. They have another truck identical to this ready to go. So we're going to do both trucks simultaneously, but that's what I got done today. I should have just enough material left to finish both the trucks, because I've got some drops and scraps that I'll be using for the zipper pouches and whatnot. But I do want to thank you for following along.